chemical bonding, Lewis symbols and octet rule. Elements exist in nature as molecules of same or different atoms except noble gases. Okay, so elements exist in nature as molecules of same or different atoms except noble gases. They are independent in nature. Okay, and the attractive force which holds together these various atoms or ions in a molecule is called as chemical bond. Okay, the attractive force which holds together various atoms or ions in a molecule is called as chemical bond. Okay, it's called as chemical bond. Then for bond formation, these atoms use their outer electrons. Okay, outer electrons are used for the bond formation, or they are also called as valence electrons. And Lewis introduced a simple notation to represent these valence electrons, and this is called as Lewis symbols, or we can say Lewis electron dot structures. Okay, Lewis symbols or Lewis electron dot symbols. Let us take few examples. Second period elements, lithium by a single dot because it contains only one valence electrons. Next, beryllium, 2 valence electrons. Boron, 3 valence electrons. Then carbon, 4 valence electrons. Then nitrogen, 5 valence electron. Okay, then oxygen, 6 valence electron. Then fluorine, 7 valence electron. Like this, we can represent the different elements by using electron dot symbols for Lewis or Lewis symbols. Okay. Next, Courcelle and Lewis in 1960 put forward a theory known as electronic theory of valency. Electronic theory of valency. Okay, this theory is based on the electronic configuration of atoms. Okay, and the explanation is given based on the study of peculiarity of electronic configuration of noble gases. Peculiarity of electronic configuration of noble gases. What is the peculiarity of noble gases? They have stable electronic configuration. That is, their outer electrons contains 8 electrons in their shell. Okay, 8 electrons in their outermost shell. And it is seen that these noble gases are highly stable. They are independent in nature. Okay, so if 8 electrons are present in the outermost shell, those elements will be highly stable. Okay, so all the other elements except noble gases except helium. Helium contains 2 electrons in their outermost shell. Okay, so all the other noble gases contains 8 electrons in their outermost shell. Okay, so all the elements except noble gases, they have a tendency to form compounds for attaining the 8 electrons in their outermost shell. So, from the different observations, Cosell and Lewis introduced a rule in this theory known as octet rule. Okay, so in order to attain this octet, all elements will be reactive or they combined with other elements and form molecules. Okay, so what is octet rule? This rule states that atoms of various elements enter into chemical combination in order to attain eight electrons in their outermost shell. Okay, so they attain 8 electrons in their outermost shell. So their electronic configuration contains 8 electrons in their outermost shell. So this can be achieved either by transference of electrons from one atom to other or by mutual sharing of electrons. Okay. So they can attain this electronic configuration with outermost electrons 8 can be attained by transference of electrons or mutual sharing of electrons. So depending upon this, different chemical bonds are of different types. Example of some chemical bonds are ionic bond, then covalent bond, etc. That we will study later. Okay, these are different, etc. There are different types of bonds are formed.